You know, there's a lot of things to consider when you're fishing a lipless crankbait, but my personal choice is size of the lure. For example, if you're fishing in, let's say, 1 to 2 foot of water over the tops of grass, you want to fish, let's say, a 1/4 ounce lure. You know, 3 to 5 foot, 1/2 ounce, or 5/8. When you get a little deeper, 6 or 7 foot, you know, a 3/4 ounce. When you get down to, you know, 8 or 9, 10 foot, you want to go with like a 1 ounce. Another thing that's very important is each of these companies have their own rattle bait, but as you can see, this is Excalibur 5/8 ounce, which has kind of a standard rattle to it. Pretty good rattle. Then you go with, say, a 1 knocker, which has a different sound altogether. The original rattle trap, which has kind of been my favorite lure for a long time, has kind of a higher pitch rattle. And then you have something like the Yozuri, which has a real tight rattle. And then you have the Red Eye Shad, which is a Strike King, which has kind of more louder pitch sound. One thing to remember on these noises, if you go through an area and you catch a lot of fish and they kind of quit biting, you might want to go back with a different, maybe the same size, but instead of throwing the regular rattler, throw like a 1 knocker, or even throw a whole different brand like a rattle trap versus the Yozuri. Sometimes that'll get the fish fired back up.